Okay, I like to record this stuff just in case. You never know what's gonna happen, so at least they can say, "Well, she talked about it on Facebook." I be ahead of the game. You never know. So when I went in that office, she also said this, which isn't professional. If they come by and you don't open the door, which whenever they come by, I always open the door because usually they would call. And mind you, I never put in maintenance requests, but when I did in the past, they would call. But she said no, they don't have to call. And if you don't, she was saying if you don't open the door, they can just come in. I'm like, what if I'm in the shower? What if you're married? You're making love? What if you sleep? What if you're grieving? What if you're praying? Like, why would you want to when all you have to do is say, okay, let me check back tomorrow? She was like, no, they have the right to just barge in. But then she tried to take it back. And then she was like, well, or they can close the request. And my whole thing at first, I was like, well, no, they shouldn't close the request. They shouldn't close the request, right? Because they didn't complete the order. And nowhere where I live, where even if you don't answer the door in that moment, where usually if you know it's the maintenance, you're going to open the door. But even if for whatever reason in that moment you just might not feel like being bothered, nowhere are they going to be like, let me close the request. They just going to come back the next day or come back the next week or whatever. So why are you purposely trying to tell your maintenance to be unprofessional? Oh, if you don't open the door, mind you, whenever they've came in the past, when I have had it in, because I never want to be bothered, never put it in, they call, I know they're coming, I see them, I open the door. I don't have no time for no pettiness. I see you, hey, how you doing? They do that. Okay, bye. Even though we don't really like each other, trust each other, because I've been seeing y'all, I'm still gonna be respectful while you here, and I'm not gonna get in your way. And I've already told them ain't nothing to say. That I told the managers I ain't gonna say nothing to them because I want to make sure ain't no argument. I don't really trust them like that, and so they just be like, I'm gonna come get a tool and I'll be back. Okay. Then when they done, thank you, and that's it. And I've always let them in. It ain't never been no, oh, she running from them, she seeing and she locked the door. She had trying to act like somebody purposely doing some extra stuff. I don't have time for that. I don't even trust people. I'm not gonna be bothered like that. So I thought that was professional, and I wanted to add that on here so that it can be added to that. She said if you don't open the door, which I always do, like I said, if I put in a request, and there ain't never been a point where I seen them and they come in the door and I'm running in locking it. That she was saying some crazy stuff like she don't even know me, but that's how I know she been making up and they've been talking some mess that ain't even true. And I think when that lady showed up yesterday, but anyway, she was basically told them this: if you show up and you don't and you don't answer, if they show up and you don't answer the door, they can close out the request. Unprofessional. For one, I always answer the door because usually they've called and let me know they're coming. I see it's a maid, so I'm gonna answer the door. For two, even if for whatever reason it could be something going on, you grieving, like I said before, it could be situations. All you gotta do is come back the next day. You haven't done the job to close out the request. The reviews, they talk about that a lot, them closing out requests before they do it. If you sign up for this job and if you're the lead maintenance, which he is, for one, if I tell you to stop leaving my light switch on, leave stuff the way you have, you should do that. For two, you shouldn't close out stuff until you complete it. That's it. Period. Point blank blank. I'm not here to have a relationship. I'm not here to stalk you. Please stop showing up wherever I am. I'm at the trash can, you rolling up. I'm at the mailbox, you rolling up. I see you got a girlfriend over there, a beautiful Bonita. She look all right. She probably beautiful to him. Stay with her. And maybe he just don't like me. Maybe they don't like me. Cause I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I rub people the wrong way for whatever. They don't even have to know me. They don't know why they don't like me. So maybe that's it. So because they don't like me, they feel like they got to get in my space. Maybe they want to kind of, back in the third grade when you kind of go with shoulders like they trying to fight you. Maybe they just don't like me. Maybe they want to knock me out. I don't know. But it's annoying. But I just thought that was unprofessional for her to be like, oh yeah, they can just close it out. Or first she was saying they could just come in. And I told her I had a problem with that, baby. I went through the whole list, baby. You're not going to come in on me. I have been assaulted. I said, if they come in and that door is locked, I'm going to defend myself. You ain't finna come in because that you don't do that. I said, I'm a female. Those are men. She was going to get herself in trouble. And I went through the list of why you don't just come in on a female. Some of the stuff I've been through personally, and period. That's unprofessional. You saying because the top bolt is locked, they can just come on in and I can be up in here naked or whatever. That's crazy. Nobody does that. All you gotta do is come back. And mind you, call me. I know you coming. I'm gonna let you in. Even if I see you and you happen to show sometime, I might let you in. Yesterday, I didn't even feel like letting him in, but I said, let me be cordial. I took the lock off my little gate because I try to keep the lock on the gate. So anyway, y'all, just pray for me. I wanted to add that situation. I like to add this because you never know. I feel like I'm dealing with some sneaky, nosy, maybe jealous neighbors, people, new management that I don't even know, and I could see a little signs or something. So this is the evidence right here. I always like to record, so if something happened, they'll be like, hey, she talked about it on Facebook, da-da-da-da-da. And I told y'all I wasn't even gonna put in no request. Only reason why I put in a request because I broke that door. So I was like, well, since the door is broken, I put in one for that. I might as well put in one for this railing and the outlets. And then they had fixed that railing and the dishwasher. I didn't know you had to put a dishwasher. So the only thing they need to fix now is the door, the railing on the balcony, which they never gonna fix, so they never do, and the outlets. And so that's it. But if they just fix the door, I'm good. I'm tired. So y'all just keep me in your prayers. I thought I'd share that. He might be weird, but sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. So even if that's being on here and some of the saints run across this, some of the sanctified people, pray for us, sister. Pray for me. Pray for me. I cannot wait to get to Charlotte. I need a fresh start. I'm thoroughly sick of Dallas. I feel like it's old drama, and I'm just like not happy here. I'm not happy here. So for me, Charlotte is hope that I can have a brighter, happier future. So y'all just pray for me. Bye. But isn't the hair popping up? Hair is popping. Did my little nails. I got to get them done for real though. But y'all look cute. This is my little favorite shirt. I haven't wear this. Y'all, when I was homeless in Boston, I had bought this. I had just got my check. You know, ching ching. God had turned that around. And look at God. So I love this shirt. I look cute. I said I was going to be ready because they probably going to try to pop up. But now that I'm looking cute, they probably, people don't like to pop up when you looking cute. They like to pop up when you looking raggedy. They probably thought I was going to be looking raggedy tomorrow. They probably going to try to wait a little bit. That's how it goes, especially with females. And then sometimes they don't care. They might, you have 30 days to exit. You had the nerve to say something back to her. How dare you? Yeah, and you can't go to any other. I've been to some stuff. Females be doing some extra stuff. Y'all pray for me. Bye.